Now moving from the top and all these menus, we're going to focus on the bottom. So strangely, we're going to move to the bottom right first. We've got those icons that we went through before in the Web Control Center. They're all the same. You've got CPU usage and memory usage. And you've then got this little timer that keeps ticking down. That's the time of the next agent check-in. So remember I mentioned fast talk will change it from 30 seconds or 5 minutes down to every 5 seconds. You can see because fast talk is on, because these arrows are black, that's checking in every 5 seconds. So that's making things nice, speedy and snappy. Now down in the bottom left, we've got this blue begin button. Now in this begin button, this is where we can run commands, scripts and tools. Now there's a few commands and a few scripts you can run. I'm not going to go through each of them, but you can check the script section. CI2 is much like the Web Control Center. There's that kill executable that we tried, but there's quite a few in here. Disable server manager from launching at logon. That's quite nice for servers. Things like that. You've got, if you're a TC, you'll see the control icon. Again, you can click this and this will initiate a ConnectWise control session to the machine. Help desk members have to attach it via a help desk ticket in ConnectWise Manage. The backwards arrow are redirectors. So if you remember me talking about tunnels and how we can open a tunnel to a machine, this is what they are. So we can say HTTP, it will open a tunnel. It will then open a very basic web browser, but that will actually let us manipulate, go to local IP addresses via Automate that tunnel through the endpoint. So it's a nice way of being able to interact with the local network without interrupting a user. The tool spanner, there's quite a few here. The top 3 are the most important ones. We've got File Explorer, which is a rudimentary file explorer. It allows you to navigate the file system of a machine and read files. We cannot transfer files using this file explorer. You have to use ConnectWise Control for that at this time. But it's really good for reading log files. So if I take the Automate log, for example, I can right click the log, click view, and here's the log file. It saves disrupting the user to get on the machine to read the log file. You will notice a transfer file. What this does is it actually just transfers it to the Automate server, which we don't have access to. So there's no way of getting that file. So you will need to transfer files using ConnectWise Control, as I said. There's also Registry Editor. And to no surprise, it's a registry editor. The nice thing being HKCU is actually the current logged in user. So that's quite nice that you can manipulate that from here. Be warned, be careful, as every time someone mentions the registry, you have to be careful. Delete means delete. If you delete it, it's deleted. Just be careful. And then command prompt. I'll be honest, use the web UI for this now, but this is a command prompt. You can use pings. If you proceed it with a tilde, it runs as PowerShell. You'll notice there's no drop down to choose between command prompt and PowerShell. Yeah, it's the tilde that controls that. So you can do that from here, but try and use the web UI now. You can take a screenshot of the machine. You can browse existing screenshots, and there aren't any for this machine. But if I request a screenshot, it will send a command requesting a screenshot. You can click the bell to open that menu of what's happened. Success. So I should now, if I browse screenshots, there's a screenshot. At this time, it only takes a screenshot of the primary monitor. There is a feature request for it to do all the monitors, but that's still ongoing. There is a chat system. I don't advise you use it. It's very basic and quite ugly. and slow. So call the there you go. I mean, look, it's not great. So call the user, use ConnectWise control if you want to use a little quick chat or something like that. So it's quite slow. So I wouldn't advise using it. And then the plugins plug is not used anymore. As you can see, it's just ConnectWise control, but that's that button in there, and all the information is in this one up here. So you can ignore that plug.